Hey guys, this is Davey. I'm doing a series of instructional videos that will help everybody with using Office 365. To start us off, I wanted to go over the difference between the browser interface and the desktop applications. And in order to do this, we're going to share a document that everyone can edit in real time. So the best example of this is in the Google Drive. We had Google Docs that we could have multiple people that could edit it at once. So the recruiting tools document, we had multiple people that we coordinated who was logging in with which account at which time, so people wouldn't be logging in and kicking each other out. Ended up being very useful. So we can do the exact same type of thing in Office 365, and I'm going to show you how. So to start off, I'll use an example. So I'm in the OneDrive, I made an example folder, and I have an Excel document that I'm working on. So I want you to note all of these ribbons up top, how extensive it is. It's the typical desktop application interface for Excel 365, and that will come up later. So I have this document and I want to share it so my recruiting team can also make changes in live time so we can all see it together. So I need to make sure that I'm closed out of this in order for it to be shared. And then I go to my web browser and I type in the web browser portal. So that's portal.microsoft.com. You can see it there. Make sure you have this bookmarked. It's going to be important as we go forward. So d.brookman@csdef.com will be my login. That should be the same format for everyone. And then I'm going to log in with my password. Okay, so now that we've seen that document, let's pull it up through a web browser. So if I go to the top left corner, I can see all the applications that we have available. I want to select the OneDrive. That's where we saved it at. And it will pull up all the files or folders and files that I have available in there. So I have an example folder. We're going to go in there. And there's the document there. So as soon as I click this, it's going to pull it up in the Excel Online format, right? So this allows me to share with the people that I want. So if I go to the top right corner up here, you'll see this little icon that says share. I can click on that, and then I can type in all the users that I want to share with. So then you can type in a message below. It will shoot it to everyone that you add as an email with the link. You should always tell people to bookmark this link when you want them to work with you. I always put it in Google. As you can see here, these are all shared documents that multiple people would be working on at once. You want to use the same habits here. So just note that when you do have it open in your browser, if I try to open the same document in my desktop OneDrive right here, it's going to say that this is a read-only document, so you can't make changes to it. The good news is the second that you're closed out in your browser, and you need to make sure that everybody that you've shared it with is closed out as well, then you can go back to editing this in your regular Excel, and any changes that are made here when they're saved will be available tomorrow if I open that up in the browser. So it's a really useful feature. It can be done with Word documents as well, and it's definitely one of the reasons that the browser interface does have some important features. So in general, I am going to advise everyone not to use the browser version of these applications unless they absolutely have to. The desktop applications have a better user interface, but most importantly, they learn in real time. They figure out how to make everything easier on you. So you should use them as much as possible, and the more you use them, the better it's going to get for you. That's not the case with any of the applications that are in the browser. So the one other thing that you might need to know about the browser is if you have issues with, say, the OneDrive, sometimes it says that there's a problem syncing right here. You want to check to make sure that the documents are all good to go. you can go in through your browser interface and click through here, try to find those files, and this will be the most reliable information that you have available. Also, if you're having issues with your email, like you think it's lagging, you're getting emails late, if you come in here and go to your Outlook, this will be updated in real time. So this will be a good way to indicate any email that you have received will be visible here. It's not going to be an issue with your device or application settings, things like that. So that's just a little breakdown of some of the features. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to me at david@csdef.com, and I'd be happy to walk you through. Thank you.